Thank you for watching. In this video, I'm gonna show how to use my AHRF class to clean and normalize data and do some queries and visualizations. To run the class, there are some packages to install and import. My class has two variables. First is the variable info, which is a data frame for detailed variable information. It was parsed from the Excel file, the technical documentation. The other variable is data. It's a data frame for the cleaned data. First, we should run the init method to finish cleaning the data. In this method, it has two steps. The first one is init rules, which is parsing the Excel file to get the index for each variable as well as some information. Since the Excel file has lots of information like what's the index of each variables in the raw data. The second step is cleaning the raw data by the index I parsed. And I also normalize the data frame by removing the white spaces, dealing with null values. For the variable info, I also added some information about variable categories and from the doc catalog for future query. Now, let's look at the example. I initialize the object and use the init method to clean the data and set up the rules. Now this is a variable info. It has several columns like describe of the variable, the identity, the field number of the variable, and like the source. And I also extract the categories and subcategories to describe the variable for future query. This is the data. I cannot use a variable for name as a column name since the name is not unique, and so it cannot be identity. For example, for one variable, it might have several years of data, and if I use a variable name as a column name, it will have several columns. And for each year and each variable, it also has non-federal, federal, and federal data. So if user want to query, they have to know the field number first. They can query which year, which category they want to check the field number by the method called select field. They can input like what kind of variable they want, what categories they want, and then it will project the detailed information of those filtered variables and their corresponding field number, and it will return a list of field numbers. Let's look at the select field method input. It is able to input everything that describes the variable name, like source, data on, category. If you want to know what categories do you have, you can just run the method called show categories. Then all of the categories will be projected, and you can choose which category you want. There's also another method called show subcategories. Let's go back. Now I know the field numbers. I just projected from the select field to get the population, all of the population field number. I can draw a time series plot to know the changes for one county. Use this method, draw time series plot. For example, I would like to know the Worcester population change by the years, so I just use this method to draw a plot. If I would like to know some counties data, I just query by variable, and the input is a dictionary. Here, input is a dictionary for requirements. For example, I just would like to know all of the data that's about in the Massachusetts. So it's just a state name and the state name. The method is called query by variable and input is query dict. And the projected data frame is has all of the columns. So I can just query what kind of field numbers I would like to show. For example, I just want to show the code and classifications and the population information. So I learned that those column numbers are what, and then I just show part of the columns. It just slides the data frame from the raw data. But the problem is now the sliced data only has the field number and is not readable. So we can use a method called show variable name to make it readable. Finally, I want to draw a geographical map for a field among all of the counties. So first step, I just look at for example, the population in 2017. The field number is this. Then I just use that variable name, the field number, to draw a geographical map among all of the counties. And it can also project the corresponding data frame that has been used for the map. This column is called the county code. That is a unique county code in the US. That's all. Thank you.